when I got my commission, I went to Boca Raton to take radar training.
Right.
And after the radar training, I became a GCA team officer.
And what does that stand for?
Huh?
What does that stand for?
Ground control approach.
Yeah.
And that's where you talk the planes in bad weather.
Is that like what do they call it? Control?
Instrument landing. It's sort of like instrument landing.
Yeah.
And
were you good at it?
Well, I was the officer in charge, so I didn't have to be good at it.
You just had to boss the rest of the people around?
All the people that worked for me, I had two teams of radar operators, radar mechanics and radar operators.
Well, then how did you know, if you didn't know how to do it good, how did you know whether they were doing it good or not?
Well, I knew. I had training, and so I knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
So
And did you like that?
Yeah. And I used to play chess with everybody in my team. They were all chess players.
Yeah?
And I used to beat them all.
You beat them all?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. But,
and so how long did you do that?
Well, about a year.
And then after you were in Florida, where did you go?
Well, we went over to
was it Iceland?
Iceland.
And how long were you there?
Well, I was there for a year.
And was it cold and dark?
No, it wasn't cold. But in the wintertime it was dark all the time, and in the summertime it was light all the time.
Yes. So could you sleep when it was all light?
Oh, yeah, because our huts, we lived in huts.
Yeah.
In our huts, you couldn't tell whether it was day or night outside.
And how about when it was dark all the time? Did people get depressed?
No.
No? From all the dark?
We never got depressed.
Okay.
But when
and so what year was that?
1945.
Yeah.
So when I went overseas, I went over on the 5th largest ship made in France.
And what ship was that, do you know?
The Ile-de-France.
Ile-de-France?
Yeah, it's the largest French ship built by France.
And was it a United States? Was it an Air Force ship?
No,
or?
It was run by the British because the Germans had taken over France.
Right.
So it was the British ran the ship, and they treated us like kings.
Wow.
Because that's what they did. And the officers were always treated well by the
British?
By the British. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to stop this. All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye.